Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some NBA news for Nick Ryan 2, because I missed like 2 days of MLB, NFL, and NBA news, so I'm going to start these videos quick to make sure I get as much into these videos as possible. So, the first thing we'll talk about is the Wizards. They are expected to look to move Danilo Gallinari per Amico Hoops. So I guess they got Danilo Gallinari in the offseason. I kind of forgot. I gotta keep it real. I didn't even know he was on the Wizards, to be honest. But I mean, he's one of the few players, I guess, that have looked efficient out there in his limited playing time. I think he was a part of the Porzingis trade. He never really got a fair chance these last few years. But they should really get rid of Jordan Poole, to be honest. But Danilo Gallinari, I guess, was good in the limited minutes he played for them. So Jordan Poole has been historically bad to start the 2023 season. He's a minus 14 plus 2, a minus 14.2 plus minus this season. Worse than any player with 15 field goals attempted per game all time. I mean, Jesus. I mean, that's just bad. It's like, how is he so ass now, Jordan Poole? People thought, oh, Jordan Poole will turn it around in Washington. He just hasn't. And he says he just plays his own. He said he runs the team last week, plays his own type of own. I guess he meant run his team into the ground. He doesn't play winning basketball, just isn't coachable. Like, all he does is just dribble and shoot bad shots from Washington, man. I mean, people thought he would turn around, he just hasn't. So Paul Pierce via Show Basketball, he said, and I quote, "Right now, the best American in the league is Jason Tatum. I'm just looking around. I think he's past Kevin Durant. I think he's past LeBron. The only argument is Steph, period," end quote. Quote Paul Pierce. And Paul Pierce is really setting him up for failure. I don't think he's past these guys yet, man. I don't know if he's past LeBron, because, I mean, LeBron's averaging similar stats this year, than Jason Tatum. I mean, LeBron hit a clutch free throw for the win, and Tatum bricked a free throw, I think, either for the win or tie the game. So, the last 5 games, LeBron shooting is averaging 29, 8, and 8, shooting 63 from the field, 51 from 3. LeBron's been playing better than Jason Tatum, so I guess I don't like LeBron. It's kind of, I don't know if I can say Jason Tatum's the top American player in the league. So, Zach LaVine. So this is a quote from former Knicks GM Scott Perry. Quote, "Zach LaVine can score the basketball. Does he impact winning? Zach LaVine has been to 1 playoff series in 9 years. He's played a total of 4 playoff basketball games. I'm looking at 40 million, 43, 46, and 49 million for a guy who, to this point, has not impacted winning to the level that his money says he should impact. ... End quote. Former Knicks GM Scott Perry." I mean, I guess you can kind of say he's right, but Chicago Bulls that 1 year where they were really good before Lonzo Ball got hurt, I thought he was in good position to win. But other than that, he really hasn't really been put in position to win. The rosters put around him is why he isn't winning. I mean, they just don't have the talent. But he kind of does get paid a lot of money. I think he could be an outstanding third option, a good system, possibly, but I don't know, it's just not third option money in my opinion. So he's kind of right, but I'll also say the roster, he really hasn't been put in a good position. The most efficient players in the restricted area, according to field goal percentage this year: LeBron James, 81%, Giannis, 80%, Kyle Kuzma, 76%, Mark Williams, 74%, Aaron Gordon, 74%, Evan Mobley, 73%, Sabonis, 72%, Alfred Şengün, 71%, Jason Tatum, 71%, and Nikola Jokic, 71% via NBA stats, a minimum of 70 field goals attempted. LeBron and Giannis are the 2 best players attacking the rim in the league. Year 21, LeBron's still the king of attacking the rim. Giannis and LeBron are king of attacking the rim. So the Charlotte Hornets have, quote, strong interest in Zach LaVine per at Amico Hoops. Dang, that, I don't know about that. That'd be no defense, honestly. Zach LaVine, LaMelo Ball, that'd be no defense right there. Kind of just vibes there. I mean, they'd probably be like a 6th or 7th, 8th team. Maybe a healthy Hornets could be top 6, but I don't know. I feel like they'd be like a 6, 7, 8 team near the end of the playoff top 6 or near the play-in bracket. Well, LaMelo Ball's been good the last few games, man. 31, 8, and 6 he's averaging on 49% from the field. He's led the team in scoring in 5 of the last 7 games. He's low-key been good, but I don't know, man. I don't know if that'd be too good, because I just don't know about that. Zach LaVine. So the Detroit Pistons since February 12th, 2023. L L L L L L L L L L L W L L L L L L L L L L L W L L W W L L L L L L L L L. Don't know if that was through 40 games or not, but close enough. They're 4-36 in their last 40 regular season games. 4 wins in their last 40 regular season games, man. They've just been absolute ass. And so many L's, man. Like, they're getting all this young talent, but it's like they're not winning a lot of games. Like, it's just not a winning culture over there. Jordan Clarkson, over his last 5 games, 29.6 points per game, 4.4 assists per game, 3.6 rebounds per game, shooting 51% from the field, 39% from 3, and 92% from the free throw lines. Kind of flying under the radar. And no one's talking about how good of a season he's having. Like, he's low-key having a really good season. And he's kind of just flying under the radar from a lot of people. But he kind of always does, to be honest. Giannis Antetokounmpo says he has a, quote, bag. There's a narrative out there that's false. I got a bag, but it's good like this. Keep it on the low. When you get your ass to Milwaukee and you get embarrassed, you come back home and start contemplating life. Taking a shower, thinking, quote, I didn't know Giannis had a bag, end quote. And he's just really strong. I mean, 30 and 10 plus 2 MVPs with, quote, no bag. But it is what it is. I mean, yeah, he runs and dunks, but I mean, it's kind of a pointless argument. He's been constantly dominant with or without a bag. I mean, why would you need a bag when you're dominant without one? And he's attempting just 40% of his field goals at the rim. Like, it's not like he's just shooting at the rim. So it's not like you can just say run and dunk. So NBA.com's in-season tournament MVP ladder. 1, they have Tyrese Halliburton. Number 2, Domantas Sabonis. Number 3, LeBron James. Number 4, Karl-Anthony Towns. And number 5, Nikola Jokic. I mean, how Jalen Brunson can be there. You can make an argument for Jalen Brunson. I don't know why he doesn't, why he's not there, but it kind of doesn't matter. I mean, it's the in-season tournament MVP. I didn't know there was an in-season tournament MVP. I mean, Brunson can be there. I'd make an argument for him because he's averaging like 38 points or something. Alperen Sengun, over his last 5 games, is putting up, his stats are 30 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 23 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 23 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists, 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's going to be a future All-Star. He might even be one this year. He's the real face of that Rockets team. Man. Jason Tatum on Monday night in Charlotte had 45 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 7 threes, 54% from the field. He did miss that free throw. But everyone was selling but him. I mean, I know he missed the free throw, but it's hard just to blame him from the whole game. Well, the Sacramento Kings are expected to be active on the trade market per Shams training. Quote, they are going to be involved in every star player, Pascal Siakam, OG Anunoby, maybe Zach LaVine. And this is per Shams, that the Kings could be involved for these star players. I don't know if you should mess up the roster at this point. I don't think this would move the needle. So if it was me, I would just keep the same roster. Gilbert Arenas says the Lakers should trade Austin Reeves over D'Angelo Russell in a potential Zach LaVine trade. It doesn't matter because they're not trading for Zach LaVine, so I don't think it's going to matter. They're not trading for Zach LaVine. Pat Bev calls out the Washington Wizards via the Pat Bev pod quote, shit show. They lose a ton of games. Yeah, they stink, man. They stink. He's right, they stink. Because Jordan Poole last night, 30 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Like, oh, he had 30 points. Yeah, 42% from the field, 30 points on 26 shot attempts. What a ball hog, man. Cade Cunningham says the Detroit Pistons are, quote, bad. We've got to be realistic about the situation. It's hard to just be like, we're good. You know what I'm saying? Because we're bad. We have to address that. We have to address what we're not good at. Address it with not only our words, but on the court in the huddles. And they just stink, man. I mean, Ivy's coming off the bench for Killian Hayes. I mean, I don't know. Ivy's kind of disappointment. I mean, they're bad as plot. I'll just say awful. LeBron James over his last 3 games, 37-6-8, 35-5-9, and 28-10-12 in year 21. This is not normal for a 38-year-old man. He was clutching that game against Houston, winning the game with that free throw. Domantas Sabonis over his last 6 games is putting up 25.8 points per game, 12.7 rebounds, and 8.7 assists, shooting 71% from the field. The Sabonis-Halliburton trade, remember that, was pretty much a win-win, because the Pacers are doing pretty good this year. So that trade was a win-win, because Sabonis is playing great, Halliburton's great. That was a win-win trade for both teams. You can't say anybody lost that trade. It was just a win-win. Karl-Anthony Towns over his last 5 games is putting up 27 and 10, shooting 57% from the field, 43 from 3, and 96 from the line. He had a slow start, but Cat's starting to pick it up, so not surprised. Cat's a great player. So Billy Donovan was downright tricked by Zach LaVine's behavior after the Bulls game where they beat the Heat. Sources indicated that the front office made aware of the situation immediately and was less than thrilled with LaVine's actions. He just immediately ran off the floor. I feel like he's gone. I feel like he's going to get traded. He's made a bit of a crybaby, but at the same time, the franchise has mistreated him and has had his name in trade rumors for years, so I don't know what's wrong with that little situation. Kyrie over his last 5 games put up 28 and 5 on 51, 49, and 90 splits. Probably one of the most slept-on point guards in the league still, because he's having a pretty good season so far, especially the last 5 games. He's been balling out. Yeah, it's really all to say for this NBA stuff, so until next time, Peace.